love this. That's why I see it up there. Yeah. Blind, really?
Yeah.
Can you really see like nothing at all?
So you can't really see who I am.
People either believe that somebody has sight or is totally blind, but visual impairment is like everything. There's a spectrum. My brother and I are both visually impaired. We have a disease called Stargardts, which is similar to macular degeneration. You lose your center vision over time. It's hard to recognize faces, and it's hard to read small print. So we make clothing and we get all the profits, the preclinical research for eye disease. In the last year, we went from not selling a shirt or selling our first shirt to our high school physics teacher to being one of the fastest growing cause-driven companies in the country. In May, when we launched, we put out a video on Facebook. We got a lot of people saying, hey, I didn't know there was anybody out there with this disease. I have Stargardts as well. Thank you guys for putting this out. It was great to hear your story. Watching this video explode, and it was unbelievable to see the comments and the messages. It was shocking, and it was amazing.
They have a hot clothing brand and famous fans, but these fashion mogul brothers aren't keeping a dime of the profit.
Our next guests are two brothers who were diagnosed with an eye disease that causes blindness over time. Instead of letting their diagnosis set them back, it became their mission to help others. Last year, they launched a clothing line where 100% of the profits goes towards finding a cure. From New York City, please welcome Bradford and Bryan Manning. Our friends at Shutterfly love what Two Blind Brothers is doing, and they want to help you find a cure. So they are going to buy $30,000 worth of t-shirts. So everybody...
Can I give you another hug?
Yes, you can.
Thank you. Oh my God, thank you.
All the media stuff happens in January, and we're sitting there the third week in January, and we make the decision that this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to create this brand, create this movement, and try and change medicine for these retinal eye diseases. When we were figuring out what kind of clothing we were going to make, it was very clear. We were doing it selfishly. We wanted to make clothes that we absolutely loved, and it was all based on sense of touch. When we walk to the store and we can't see the brands, we can't see the prices, we can't even see the colors that well, you grab it and you immediately know whether it's something you'll be happy sort of walking around in.
So on every one of our shirts, we have a Braille tag on the sleeve. All of the Braille tags either say vision, feel, or brother. And the reason we chose to go with Braille is very simple. Growing up, it was always a sense of foreboding when we were kids, that we may lose our eyesight all the way to the point that we would have to read Braille. And it's now a sense of fortune that we've kept so much eyesight and kept so much ability, but we always hold on to that. We love Braille. It was a secret message for Brad and I when we were kids growing up. We could write out little notes, and it was just always something fun and so close to our hearts, but at the same time, it was always kind of a little bit of a reminder. One of the biggest updates this year is we actually switched our production from New York City down to the Dallas Lighthouse for the Blind. They are an incredible organization that employs 70% visually impaired workers to do all of our cut and sew manufacturing. And this is just incredible for us. We actually didn't even believe it was true until it happened, because we can now donate money to curing these diseases on the research front, looking towards the future, but at the same time helping a community we love so much in these visually impaired folks improve their quality of life and have an incredible job. And I have to say, the quality of our shirts has never been higher. They do just perfect work.
Bryan and I have decided that we've put our other lives on hold to drive this mission forward. We both left our full-time jobs. We're in it for the long run, and basically we want to run at this as hard as we can until we cure these diseases. And it's not some arbitrary, crazy goal. We're really on the 5-yard line. There's 20 clinical trials going on right now. There's a bunch of exciting science that's getting ready for clinical trials. And the truth is, there are gonna be people that are cured of blindness in the next 10 years, And anyone who wants to help us on that mission, we love you, we want you, and we hope that you'll continue to help us out.